There's one little principle that I found in Scripture that has been just really revolutionary for me, and I find it impacting almost every sphere of my life. Um, when you get caught by the police and they give you a speeding ticket, I don't know if you guys have speeding tickets in England, but they give you some violation or fine, or you get caught by authorities, school authorities, or parents. There's always like this struggle between doing what's right and receiving the punishment for what you did wrong, and then this desire for mercy and to bypass the whole system altogether. Like this impacts like marriages. This impacts church boards, society, schools, like everything we do. There's one side of us that really wants to follow exactly to the rules and duty and discipline and structure. There's this other side that wants to emphasize mercy and grace and peace and the fuzzy-wuzzy components. And so a lot of us, like depending on your personality, if you're more fuzzy-wuzzy, you're on this side, and if you're more, you're on that side. And there's this tension that exists in almost every sphere, like I said. And I think the really key to Christianity, the key to spirituality, is found at the cross. And I know that sounds cliche, but really in this verse, Psalms 85, verse 10, mercy and truth are met together, righteousness and peace have kissed each other. You see perfect righteousness and perfect grace have just come together at this one point. And so no matter where we are in life, and no matter what sphere of influence that we have in society, we need to find not to emphasize one thing over the other, but this balance between the two. And that can only happen when we focus on the cross of Christ. A clear example that I have is this, imagine, and I'm a preacher, I preach in front of public. Just imagine if someone stood up in the middle of the sermon and came up to the pulpit and just whacked my face across. I mean, what would happen? Everyone would be staring at me to see my reaction. And I have one of two options. I can either punch him back, tit for tat, Old Testament, Deuteronomy, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Or I could say, hey, that's okay. And that would totally disrupt the decor of the worship and the sermon, and that would allow for other people to violate and to do that to me also. What is the right response? That response is found at the cross, where Jesus, perfect righteousness, tit for tat, for every sin there is death, and Jesus took on the death for every human being for sin's consequences. At the same time, you see perfect mercy, that he took away our consequences. The key to Christianity is this: in your marriages, with your girlfriends, with your boyfriends, in your schools, with authority, in politics, in their local church board, is not just to talk and preach about the cross, and just not to wear a cross if like you're some Catholic nun or priest, but it's really to embody these two principles and to have mercy and truth meet together, and righteousness and peace kiss each other perfectly. May this be your ethic that you go by every day, and may God bless you with that walk.